they was already like preparing to rap. Nobody expected fucking the hyenas to hop out of the black truck. We wasn't expecting that. We were so focused on Biggie because she was crying and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And low key, I should have went in that scene with Biggie, but remember they did cut out the part where I argued with Summer. Remember when I was like, "Why you talk about my friends? They're not here," and I called Tasiki on FaceTime. They cut that out too and showed me walking out the door, but they never showed why I walked out the door, which because I was clocking this bitch. And when I got outside, I wasn't even supposed to be in the scene. So if they really smart, they'll see like everything was about to rap. So I feel
No,
like
it looks like no, how they showed it, it looks like we was doing too much. But no, we had already done got the fucking squabbling with bitches we didn't even know. So that's why
no,
we
they
were
have to.
mad.
Yeah, no, that
They
black truck
only
pulled
showed
up.
them getting back in the car. It only showed them getting back in the truck. It didn't show when they tried to attack
Hop
Shilla, when
out.
I hit the girl, when you ran like it didn't. It did show you, but it showed you looking confused. It didn't show you when you was
Yeah,
trying
it
to
showed
get
me
to
like
them.
2 seconds
Cause you
trying to
was
get
trying
to
to get to
them.
them before that.
I know. That's why when I seen I had to go live and correct that when I seen the people's in the comments like, oh, and y'all all didn't do nothing. No, multiple
No,
baddies
it looked
jumped.
like yeah, you did correct it, but no, it looked like we was just yelling on top of no, we had literally just got done
Right. And what
squabbling,
the
damn
people
near.
don't know and what they didn't, they're never gonna show on cameras. I text you and Tinkerbella. I said, yo, they about to send Tommy in. She with some
But you
bitches.
remember we didn't have our phones.
I know. I was
We
like,
didn't have
oh my
our phones, so
God.
you did
I
text us
told
to
you I
warn.
stopped giving y'all phones to production. I told
No, 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 no,
you.
no, no, no. But you know how I don't even just give them my phone. But I'm not a vet in this shit, so I can't just
Yeah,
openly have
yeah.
my phone out. You feel me?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when you text us, I told you we didn't get that shit. We didn't look at our phones. It was so much shit going on, but you did warn us. But like I said, when you once you saw we didn't text back, bitch, you should have came in the house like, listen.
I should, you know what? I didn't really think of that because the way they handled it was like I was watching from the truck smoking, and I lowered down the truck window just enough, like I was looking where I could see and hear, and she like, no, that's my glam team, that's my glam team. Da-da-da. I'm like, that's not her motherfucking glam team, but that's when I text y'all, and then I'm like, damn, should I just burst in the scene? I'm like, I don't want to fuck up they scene. I don't know what's going on in there. I just finished arguing with dumber bum ass. Like I just didn't want to cause the people always think when I do shit like that and I override shit, they be like, "Oh, Mariah doing too much. Oh, Mariah trying to have a moment.
But
Oh,
honestly, they said, and this what I had to learn because I've seen comments like that about me. I've seen comments about that. Honestly, about mostly a
everybody."
lot of baddies. So when I look at the shit that people say, I think about the shit they say about other people, and I just be like, you know, it's life. Like some people are gonna like you, some people not gonna like you, some people are not
Yeah,
gonna agree. But that's why you have to have a strong support system behind you because your supporters are gonna support you right, wrong. Like my supporters,
and
they'll DM
indifferent.
me. They be like, I didn't like. Why did you like explain? Like, why did you do that? I didn't like when you did that. And then once I explained, they be like, okay, like you know. So
Yeah,
I
I've had
mean,
that too.
that's
I've
why you
had
gotta
that
have
too.
bonds with your supporters because that's who is gonna always support you at the end, straight up.
Right. No, for real. But I think that honestly, as everything unfolds, because obviously we can't give away too much, they're going to see like certain people are just characters. Like on this show, all the girls that I'm cool with to me are very genuine. They're themselves. And that's another thing that a lot of the baddies need to stop doing. Stop second guessing yourself. If you jumped in your friend's fight and the fans are like, why the fuck you they
You did what you
crucify me
did.
for jumping in for my friends all the time, especially Tasiki. They be like, Tasiki don't need your help. Tasiki, I don't give a fuck. And that's what I had to learn is like, stop second guessing yourself and what you do and what you do
Absolutely.
say and how you do feel. Stand on that shit because no matter if the next person agrees with you or not, that's what makes you you. Fuck
That's a fact.
them and what they would do or what they think was right to do. Y'all not in our shoes. Y'all not in
That's
this
it.
chaotic environment that we're in for this 40-day process with bitches we don't know, bitches we know turning on us. You know what I'm saying? It be a
Yeah.
whole bunch of different shit going on behind the scenes that when shit happens, sometimes they be confused, but we don't be confused.
And you know, another thing, bitches be quick to get on live and like, oh, this person don't have a storyline. That's the problem. If y'all focus on storylines, shit is not gonna be authentic. So bitches is steady on live talking about fucking storylines when that's why y'all don't come off as authentic because y'all always worry about what storyline y'all can get instead of just letting it happen
Yeah.
organically.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of these bitches like to try to story produce. And I say try because we have producers for a reason. Zeus pays producers very well to do a job. And a lot of these bitches be like, oh, they think they producing, we producing them. No, actually they reproducing. You think you producing them, but they reproducing you. That's
Right.
why me personally, I've seen you, obviously Tasiki Anna, Killer, a lot of the girls, which I kept saying it all season. This was the best season that I've had, like
Yeah.
experience wise, because
I,
it was so many girls that just wasn't doing shit for clout or doing shit to do it. And it be the same bitches who be like, she just want clout or she looking for a storyline off me.
storyline.
Y'all be the ones focused on the clout and the storylines. Make it make sense. 2 + 2 = 2. I mean 4. Let's go. Oh please.
No, real shit. But it be so much going on. I think this
And there's
maybe is
so
supposed to
much
be
more to
crazy.
come. Like this is not
Yeah.
even.
The half of it. That's
Oh
why
my god.
do you watch Baddies?
So I haven't watched everything, but I've been trying to tune in more to the full episode because before I used to just watch the clips on Instagram or whatever, but now I actually watch the episodes because I want to see what was said or what happened outside. Like I didn't know you and Nunu fought until I saw you outside the hotel that day and he was like, bitch. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, you did.
But I wasn't there. I have no control. Y'all two grown women, and whatever issues y'all had, they will see how it unfolds on the episodes.
Yeah, no real shit. I don't know. It just be a lot going on, and people don't be understanding. But I personally don't watch it no more. I see like the clips, cool, but I don't watch the show. No, I don't watch the show no more because I don't like when I'm living in that moment. So I don't need to watch it again on
Relive
TV,
it. You don't want
be
to
mad
relive
again,
it.
or oh, I didn't know this bitch said this, and like whatever. If we got into it, and then after we decide, we're gonna squash it, and then I'm watching it on TV, and now I'm all mad. I'm mad all over again. Like no, I don't have time for it. Like. I just
Yeah,
rather
I
not.
used to do
And
that, but you know what you gotta remember too. So this is what helped me to be because I be the same way. Like, what the fuck this bitch just said? Like, I heard on one of the episodes or whatever, someone was like, oh yeah, like you're they were talking about Tasiki's was it lap dogs or running behind her or some shit like that.
mm,
And I didn't catch it. Jazz did, my best friend. She came over and she was like, "Come on, bitch, let's watch the episode together." I was like, "All right, fuck it, come on." We watching it, and if I would have never watched the episode, I would have never known that that person said that about me because on the flip side, that person was holding my hand while praying and doing other shit that, like, bitch, I don't pray with bitches who I don't like or don't like me or have ill will or have a hidden agenda towards me or feel a hidden way towards me. Nah, bitch, put some bass in your voice, say that shit with your chest and say that shit to my face. You feel me? And it could go whichever way it goes. But all that behind the back, under the breath shit, that shit does piss me the fuck off. But
yeah,
if you a
that's
confessional and we beefed and we pieced it up or whatever, I expect you to pop your shit in a
yeah. Pop your
confessional. So
shit.
I'm not mad at you. Bitch, as long as you don't say nothing that I feel like is crossing the line violation type shit, then whatever, then make
Yeah,
shoot your movie.
I don't mind the confessionals. It's the aftermath. Like once the show airs and bitches like me, I don't even repost stuff anymore. Like it is what it
Right,
is. I love my supporters. I love that y'all tagging me and stuff. I like everything. Sometimes I might comment, but as far as me, if I know I'm cool with a girl now and I beefed with her before, I'm not about to repost or be shady. Like I'm not doing that.
right,
But a lot of bitches be doing that, and that's where okay, now I don't fuck with you. Straight up. I don't fuck with you. Like you trying to be funny, I don't fuck with it.
right. Well, that'd be my thing too. But I feel like again, we had an amazing season. It's some
Absolutely.
real bitches on the season. When I say real bitches, respectfully, I'm saying like y'all some I really got really cool with more obviously you, Cold Killer, um, Lex, Dolly. Cause I was already cool with Lex and Dolly, but like I didn't
Yeah.
know how it was gonna be coming in with the whole beef with me and my friends and their whatever the case may be. But listen, God has a plan, and I'm glad that it wasn't bitches trying to story put. Well, it was, but it wasn't as many as usual trying to
Yeah.
do. You know what I'm saying? So I
I ain't
bonded with
gonna
the
lie.
ones who
I liked having y'all there. Like us coming from Baddies Africa and then actually being around y'all, like it showed a different side of Baddies for real. Like I had a blast this season.
no
I
for
had a
real.
great fucking time. Like I enjoyed Africa, of course, because
Believe it or not,
the experience.
I'm gonna say this. A lot of people thought I was fired. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna comment on that right now. I never was fired. I wanted a break. Now, Summer, whatever Dumber, whatever her name is, when she snuck me, that was you didn't get a ticket. You didn't go to the main stage. That was a blessing. That was a blessing for her because you know what I'm saying. At the same, like in the same sense, like I made you a star, like with no effort, like just by you. You know what I'm saying? You sneaking me. No, for real. It's
No,
respectfully because I was.
I honestly, I feel like y'all have a love hate relationship for real.
It's
Because
no
no,
love
no, no,
there,
listen. No, hear me out.
girl.
Because
Oh
honestly,
please.
no, listen. Because remember, we was on a bus and I was like, I feel bad for Summer. I feel like she needs guidance. You was agreeing with me. You was like, yeah, bitch. I wish I could have, been that guidance for her. Like you was saying good
I
stuff.
did.
Like you
I
wasn't.
feel bad for the girl.
Yeah,
She is a
you wasn't
mess.
saying bad stuff about her. Like when we was
No,
all
I said that girl is fighting demons. She has no guidance. She has no structure. And, I'm not saying this in a negative way, but her parents are not here. I don't think she's ever been taught how to truly be loved or love herself. And for me, I feel bad for somebody like that because, despite what I went through with my mom, addiction, all of that, taking custody of my sister,
it's about everybody
throughout
has a
that,
love hate relationship with Summer because she's too funny. That bitch is
no,
funny as
she's
fuck.
no, the bitch is
That
funny
bitch
as
is
fuck.
funny as fuck.
She is funny as fuck. Listen, I'm
I
not a
like
hater. I don't take it away.
I don't complain about Summer anymore because it's like she's herself. And I can respect the bitch that's herself on and off camera compared to
Yeah, but
no no
Fana,
no
there has
listen.
to be a
I
fine
get it and
line.
no listen. I get it. Everybody's gonna have different experiences with people, but me watching like me being there Africa and then watching her this season, I've seen growth in her. Like Africa, she was
Right.
on go 24/7. This
And I'm
season,
so glad I could change
no.
her
Hear me
life
out.
like that.
Hear me out. This season, she was on some like, bitch, I'm pretty today. Like, I'm not fighting. Like, it just shows growth. And I like a bitch that can show growth within herself. Like, despite
Okay, I will say this.
everything,
There's growth
honestly,
in.
everybody was. Summer is a mess. I cannot agree. I cannot disagree with that. She do be a fucking mess, but she don't give a fuck. So I'm not gonna give a
But
fuck.
this is
Straight
my
up.
thing though, right? There has to come a point when you're a mother, when you are a influence
Yeah,
on.
I get that, but no. But you have to understand with her, like I get it. When she's home with her kids, that's her being a mom. However she decides to be a parent, that's her. I don't have kids, so I
Yeah,
cannot
she
sit and
planning to send her
no,
kid
hear
to
me out.
Rolly's house.
And you don't neither. Listen, I don't have kids, you don't have kids, so we can't sit and judge how somebody decides to, raise their child or what they're doing for their child. You get what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, she knows she got to
Mm.
provide for her family. So if it's her going on TV acting as herself because that's how she
Then I'm gonna tell you why, right? I agree that she is herself in ways, but I also agree. I mean, I also want to say in the same sense that she's also half puppet because I've seen production go up to her and whisper like, "Say this," or cue her to like intervene, and she'll do it. You know what I'm saying? You can't
I
cue a
never
bitch
seen
like
that.
me.
I've seen production tell Summer, okay, shut up. Like, okay, that's enough.
That
So,
too.
so
Yeah,
I don't know.
that
I never
too.
seen them, like, I never seen them have to say something like, or try to, I didn't never see
No,
that.
not like make
I
her
can't.
or anything like that, but like it'll be a moment where like how it'd be too peaceful and it'd be just be like, what I'm saying? Like, and I just feel like even in the house the day after Anna smacked DJ Sky, she kept trying to like, so I don't know if that was her or if that's the persona that she feels like people want to see out of her because I had a conversation with her sober and where we left off was in a cordial place. After we squashed it, she was like, "Oh," and she even was on live or something. They had sent me saying she had my back and all of this. So after the
I
show
didn't hear
wrapped,
that.
Right. So after the show wrapped, that's where we left off. I really okay,
You
yeah,
see
she
the
still was
charger.
saying shit about Anna, which that's my friend. So of course, bitch, I'm gonna defend
I
my
can use the
friend and
charger.
not like you if you keep talking bad about my friends. But
And that's
I
one thing I
wouldn't.
can. That's one thing I can say about you. You are a very loyal friend.
Ah, thank you,
You
babe.
are a very loyal friend. That's why I fuck with you because that's how I be riding for my friends.
No,
So
you
I
do.
get
You
it.
are a very loyal friend as well. I will say that. But to get back to the point of what you were saying, for me personally, I don't think that it was in the cards or it was meant for me to be on Midwest or Africa. And I'm gonna tell you why. Y'all had that shit looked so motherfucking intense that I'm glad the OGs weren't there for that because now people like you, Cold Killer, Tavy, and whoever else was on those seasons, Midwest and Africa, can see the difference between when the OGs came in, how the dynamics changed. Us OGs was not going for none of that weird shit. It wasn't none of that dumb shit going on. We was not fucking with it. And you stuck with your friends this season as far as sticking by friends. I stuck with my friends. My friends stuck by me. And it started to change the dynamic of like bitches switching on each other, doing shit like that. I feel like honestly, Baddies USA set the precedent of like, nah, all the fraud shit is over with. All the fake flexing is over with. And that's like, we really about to be real bitches and handle this like real bitches. And when we, a lot of us was calling out the fraud shit and the fake shit a lot this season. And I was so happy for that because in the past, I feel like a lot of people either just kind of like was like whatever and stood under the radar because they already fought and felt like, well, I already got paid for the work I did, so I ain't gonna get myself in nothing else. And on
Yeah.
East, I kind of was one of those people where I was new to the show, so I just like minded my business with a lot. But yeah, this season was like, bitch, I'm gonna say how I feel when I want, how I want, why I want. I don't care.